Hey Joel, I just wanted to remind you that you have a doctor's appointment today.
Oh, wow. I had completely forgotten. Thank you so much.
You could set up a calendar on your phone.
I know that it's possible, but you know that I'm not great with technology.
If you keep making excuses, you aren't going to get better.
So you keep telling me.
I can show you this evening. It's really not too hard, and I know that you'll love it once you try it.
But I love hearing from you in the middle of the day. It's much nicer than some impersonal beeping from my phone.
That's sweet. But it doesn't have to be a beeping noise. Your phone comes with a lot of sounds. And if you ask nicely enough, I would be willing to show you a secret.
What kind of secret?
You can make your alarm your favorite song. I know that you have a new favorite song almost every week, so when you download that, you can use it for your alarm.
Really? Are you just pulling my leg?
Nope. It's actually been available for quite a long time.
Why didn't you show me sooner?
I did. You have a habit of tuning me out when I try to talk tech with you?
I don't do that, do I?
Yeah, you kinda do.
If you're telling me cool stuff, start by saying something like, here's something cool you can do. Then I'll know that I should be paying attention.
Or you could just, pay attention.
I could try.
Well, if you don't listen, you only have yourself to blame for missing out.
You don't have to talk tech, you know. It's your thing, not mine.
I only talk about it when it's something you could use. But if you don't want to learn, I'll stop trying.
Just tell me when it's something that actually interests me.
I'll see what I can do to make it clear when it's something that you love.
That's my girl. Gotta go. My boss has just sprung a meeting on me in 10 minutes. I'm not looking forward to it.
Okay, take care. I'm gonna do a bit more planning. And you still have that doctor's appointment at 2 p.m.
Oh, right. I guess that doesn't give me too much time from now. Please remind me when I need to leave.
I'll try to remember, but I've got the big trip with my family to plan. It's my parents' anniversary, and I'm the one who has time to set up the getaway.
You should have some of your siblings help. It's not fair to leave all of it up to you.
Well, since I work from home, I'm not married and don't have kids, it makes sense that I handle most of it.
I think they're taking advantage of you. It's about time that you start saying no to your family.
I really don't mind. I mean, I have the time, and they always appreciate it. You know how happy it makes me when I see the people I love smiling. And it is something big.
I don't like how they're able to push you around. It's like you're their servant with as much as they rely on you.
That's not true. I help plan large family events. You know how difficult some of my family is. The more of them that are involved in planning, the longer it'll take. Besides, you benefit from that same sense of responsibility. That's why I texted you.
Yeah, but we're gonna be married someday, so it makes sense that you help me out.
Married? We haven't talked about that in a long time. And the last time you said you weren't ready.
Well, I have been thinking about it lately.
We can talk later. That is not something to discuss over text. You've got a meeting to attend, then your doctor's appointment.
Thanks, hun. Please remind me again later.
Okay, have a great day.
Thanks, you too.
Hey Heidi, are you up for drinks tonight? I don't think so. Joel needs some help setting up his phone. He's been using me as a reminder for over a year now. Oh my god, he's so needy. I can't believe you're still helping him with that. I don't know how you deal with somebody so technologically challenged. He's amazing at almost everything else. Besides, it gives me an area where I can help him. Otherwise, he's one of those guys who hates to ask for help. That just seems horrible. He's basically using you as IT support. I said something like that today too, but he's easily the best boyfriend that I've ever had. You guys have been together, what, 2 years? Actually, it's been 4. We were in the same mandatory English class sophomore year 5 years ago. I was attracted to him from the beginning, but he was a bit oblivious. He took school so seriously. That's the worst meet cute I've ever heard of. We bonded over hating The Great Gatsby. That was an amazing movie. What's wrong with you guys? It's just not the kind of story either of us enjoy. Well, I guess you can't change the past. Can't be too serious, though, right? He hasn't even proposed. He didn't want to rush into anything. Work is just as important to him now as school. It sounds like he's trying to run out your biological clock. I didn't realize you thought like that. At 24, why would I be worried about that? I have a lot of time before I'll even be ready for kids. I don't know. We've been friends for almost 10 years, so you know I have your best interest in mind. So when I say I think he's not the right guy for you, please don't be offended. I thought you liked Joel. Why the sudden change? Has he said or done something to make you think something is wrong? It's just... Yes. I think I saw him at Brandy's cafe, and he was with another woman looking a little too cozy. What? When did you see that? 2 days ago. I'm so sorry to be the bearer of bad news, but I don't want you wasting any more time on that jerk. It couldn't have been Joel 2 days ago. We spent all day together. You did? Are you sure? Because I could have sworn I saw him with another woman. Yeah, I'm sure. It was our anniversary, and he took me to a bed and breakfast not too far away. And he didn't leave you at all? Not until that night. Well, I saw them together in the evening. We got home around 10, and the cafe closed by 6. Oh, well, I guess that's good then. Don't do that to me. I almost questioned him. But you don't know him like I do. The man is so oblivious to women. I've seen a couple of women flirting with him. One even tried to give him her number. It was so funny when he directed her to me since he had no idea how to add a new number. That's not funny. That's concerning. Why? Because if he could add a number, he probably would have. He didn't see her that way. That's why he told her about me. I'm the only woman he sees that way. I don't know, it seems pretty messed up. Oh, my mother's on the other line. Sorry, Nicole, I have to go. Okay, we'll talk about this later. Hey, Joel. It's been quite a while since I saw you.
Hi, Nicole. I guess so.
The next time we have a get-together, you should join.
I thought that those were girls' nights. I'm fine with Heidi going out alone. Clubs and bars aren't really my scene.
I can understand that. I'm not too fond of them myself. They're really meat markets. Not a respectable place for people in serious relationships.
Yeah, but you guys were still young. I know Heidi was complaining about the setting, too.
What? She said she loved it. The number of guys who flirt with her, she clearly loves the attention.
Well, she's quite a stunning woman. It's not a surprise the men notice her.
When she gets drunk, she gets a little too comfortable sometimes.
Really? That doesn't seem like her. I guess I should be giving her a bit more attention, huh? Thanks for letting me know.
What do you mean? You aren't mad at her?
Not at all. She's been saying that we need to spend more time together. I plan to propose to her soon, so I need to let her know that it's not just out of obligation.
You are going to propose?
Yeah, she's pretty much a perfect compliment to me, and I really can't imagine being with anyone else.
That's because you're such a great boyfriend.
I try. Unfortunately, I'm not always the most aware when it comes to romance.
You just need help. It doesn't sound like Heidi is really helping in that area.
You should have seen how much I fumbled in the beginning of the relationship. She is an angel.
But she's not always present.
What do you mean?
Well, she spends so much time dealing with family stuff. It's like... I shouldn't talk about it.
No, it's like what?
I'm not sure she's ready for a family of her own, you know?
I think I know what you mean. She spends so much time just planning stuff for them.
Yeah. She probably needs a few more years to grow up.
Maybe. But in all other ways, she's nearly the perfect woman.
How many girlfriends have you had?
Just one other girlfriend back in middle school.
Wow. That's... You may not be ready for such a serious relationship either.
Why do you think that?
What if you wake up in a few years and wonder what it would be like if you had more relationships?
Do you think that's normal?
Yeah. I know that Heidi's had at least 5 or 6 boyfriends, and they were pretty serious.
But she was only 20 years old when we started dating.
She started when she was young. That means she knows what it's like with other guys. I'm worried it might cause problems for you guys later. I'm sorry, that's just what I've been thinking. I didn't mean to upset you if you're feeling a bit hurt.
Oh no, it's fine. I appreciate your concern. I'll definitely think about it.
Hey Heidi, have you heard from Joel lately? No, it's kind of strange. The last month or so, he's been pulling back. I'm sorry that I was right, but I think that he's starting to feel suffocated. You guys spend too much time together. But I've been giving him space lately. I don't know what else I can do to help him feel better. Honestly, the fact that you're the only real girlfriend he's ever had, he may be realizing that he wants to date other people. Do you really think so? He's never really been interested in dating before now. You know that I'm just trying to look out for you. But yes, I really do think that. I mean, he's making bank, and that's probably changing the way he looks at the world. I don't know, it's just... that's not the Joel I know. You know that people change, and money is such a huge corruptor. You're right about that. Man, I wish he would talk to me. I don't know what's going on in his mind anymore. It's like he's been closing himself off, and I don't understand why. Maybe you guys should take a step back, you know? It might help you to get your thoughts together. Do you really think that will help? It helped me with Glenn. You guys broke up. Yeah, but that's because we realized that we just weren't compatible. I don't want that. I want us to work things out. I don't think pulling back further is going to help. Well, I can't make you do something. But if you smother him, it won't end well for you. I think I'll see if he'll talk with me. It has always helped in the past. Don't be surprised if he doesn't take your continued making him talk to you particularly well. Honestly, I don't think you know him well enough to know how he reacts to stuff. Well, excuse me for trying to be a good friend. I appreciate it, but you don't exactly have the best track record, no offense. Offense taken? You always have to throw your superiority in my face. Screw you. I'm not going to bother trying to help you if that's how you're going to react. It wasn't anything personal. I just don't think that your advice is helpful when it comes to my relationship. Don't come crying to me when he dumps you for being so selfish. Where is this even coming from? There is no point talking to you. Go act superior somewhere else. I'm sorry, but I don't know what I did wrong. I'll make it up to you the next time we meet up. I don't want you anywhere near me for now. Just back off. Okay. Please let me know when you're ready to talk. Hi, Joel. I just wanted to see how you were doing.
Didn't I tell you that I needed my space? Why are you bothering me now?
It's been over a week since I texted you, and even longer than that since we saw each other.
Yeah, that's the point of us taking a break.
What do you mean, taking a break? I thought you just wanted space.
Well, you clearly aren't going to give me the space I need. I'm not sure that I wanted to continue with our relationship.
What? Why?
You say that you're going to give me space, then you won't leave me alone. And I don't even know if what you're doing is normal. I mean, you're the only real girlfriend I've ever had.
I thought we were doing well and that work was just taking up more of your time.
That's because you don't listen.
You told me that you wanted to focus on work, so I should give you space.
But you didn't give me that space, did you?
I was just checking in on you.
Well, at this point, I think we need to step back and assess our lives.
Are you breaking up with me?
Yeah, I guess so. I'm sorry, but I don't think that either of us is in a place to make major decisions about our future.
What are you talking about? You don't think that we're mature enough to know what we want out of life?
Don't put words in my mouth and make me sound like an idiot.
I wasn't. I really don't understand what you're trying to say.
We need to break up for now. If we realize later that we were wrong, we can try again.
I beg you to reconsider. This isn't right. This doesn't sound like you at all.
I'm sorry, but this is what I need right now. It's not like you need me.
I can't believe that you're going to end things now. I don't even understand what's wrong.
Just stop. I think that Nicole may have been right. You are so suffocating.
Nicole? What does Nicole have to do with this?
I'm sure you'll see that I was right eventually. I'll find a place to return your stuff to you from my place. Take care. I'm gonna block you now.
I'm sorry that it came to this. Good luck, Joel. Well played, Nicole. You wanted Joel, and you managed to get him in your bed. I never thought you would do that to me, but boy, did you prove me wrong. I don't know what you mean. You kept trying to turn me against him. It didn't work with me, but you were able to get that fool to believe you. Joke's on you, though. Oh, stop being so mean-spirited because I got an amazing man. It's not my fault he started second-guessing the relationship. If you had been there for him like he needed, he wouldn't have dumped you. Sure, he thought of all that on his own. It's obvious what you did. And from now on, you're on your own. What's that supposed to mean? I know that you quit your job because you think that you'll be taken care of. When things don't work out the way you wanted, just remember, my door is permanently closed and locked to you. Enjoy your victory before reality sinks in. What is that supposed to mean? I'll get him to love me. Something no man can feel with you. Did you really block me? You are so immature. But I guess I'll have to say that in person when I invite you to my wedding.
Hey, Heidi. I just wanted to see how you were doing.
Is this Caleb? Did something happen? Do you need a lift?
No, it's Joel. It's been a while.
Oh, I'm surprised to hear from you.
I know. I really did need the time. I really learned how much I need you in my life. I actually tried to contact you almost a year ago, but you changed your number. And no one would tell me what your new number was.
I'm shocked you figured out how to initiate a text to a new number.
Oh, come on. I'm not completely inept. I know how to text.
It looks like you learned how to do a few things. You definitely didn't know how to do that when we were together.
Was I really that bad?
Yeah, you were pretty disinterested in tech a couple years ago. Good for you for actually learning a bit.
That reads very condescending.
Oh my, how much you've grown. You can even recognize sarcasm.
Hey, why are you being so mean? I've had time to think and wanted to talk like adults.
By texting me out of the blue? After not taking the hint that I don't want to talk to you?
What are you talking about? I said that we should take a break to think about our relationship. You weren't supposed to change your number and forget about me.
Is this you talking or Nicole?
What? What do you mean?
I know that you and she started sleeping together less than a week after you dumped me.
Well, we never said we wouldn't sleep with anyone else. She was there for me when I needed her.
She was there for you after she manipulated your stupid butt to dump me.
What are you talking about?
She tried to convince me that you weren't good enough for me. After that didn't work, she did it to you. Only one of us was smart enough to figure out what she was doing.
See? That's why I had to learn. I had no real experience with relationships. Now I do. And I've learned that I'll never get better than you.
Oh, that's so disgusting I almost threw up.
You used to love when I talked like that.
Yeah, I used to love you too. A couple of years can definitely dull feelings. Getting dumped by text did most of the work though, so well done to you.
Look, I'm so sorry. I didn't know what I had, but I've really learned to appreciate you.
Okay, I'm not sure why I should care.
Don't be like that. I know that I hurt you and I was being insensitive. Now I can be the man you need.
Pass.
But I still love you. So much more now than I used to. I've matured.
Great. How many jobs did you lose to get to that point?
What? How did you know?
Because you used to rely on me for almost everything. I know that you never listened to me, so there was no chance that you were going to be able to keep your job. You were so insistent that you didn't need tech, it was going to take you a lot of losses to realize you were wrong.
You know me so well. I definitely need you in my life. You are the buffer I need to become the best version of myself.
Buffer? You see me as a buffer?
Yeah. You protect me from all of the little unimportant stuff, leaving me the time and energy to focus on what is important.
Uh-huh. So you've become a hopeless romantic. Your next girlfriend will love that.
I hope so, since you're my next and final girlfriend.
Sorry, but I don't think that my current boyfriend would be too pleased to hear that.
You can dump him. I'm ready to have you back in my life.
Thanks, but it's going to be a no from me.
We should talk about this. We weren't supposed to move on like that.
You were sleeping with my ex-friend a week after we broke up.
That was just sex. It didn't mean anything.
It did to Nicole.
I know. When I refused to be more than friends with benefits, she started stalking me. I didn't realize just how crazy she was.
At least you learned.
I haven't taken anyone seriously since you.
That sounds more like regressing than maturing. Anyway, it's none of my business. Caleb makes me happy.
I used to make you happy too.
I thought so. It took being away from you for a while to realize how much of a drag you were on my personal time. I'm glad you got some experiences and feel like you learned. I wish you a good life.
Wait, I need you in my life.
You've made it 2 years. Just keep doing what you've been doing.
It's been far too hard. I miss us.
Sorry, but I don't.
Look, I think we need to meet up and talk about this. You shouldn't go making decisions like this. We have 4 years together.
And you decided to dump me by text to go see if grass was greener. While you were gone, I realized that the grass was actually much greener on the other side. Oh, Caleb's home with our new dog. Good luck, Joel.
Wait, Heidi, please. I need you.
I actually knew about what happened to my ex-boyfriend and ex-friend when it happened. My friends wouldn't stop updating me until I changed my number 6 months after Joel dumped me. Apparently, he enjoyed Nicole's company but refused to get serious with her, which wasn't what she expected. She thought that she could change him, not realizing just how much work he actually was. When she tried to move in with him, Joel tried to cut her off. Things got really nasty, and he ended up having her arrested for stalking a few months later. That was probably when he started trying to find me, but it didn't stop him from hooking up with other women. Joel ended up getting let go from one company for constantly missing meetings, especially with clients, since he never seemed to have their addresses. He went through several jobs because all of them had an expectation of basic technological competence. Eventually, he did get a job, but he earned considerably less. He finally stopped trying to contact me when I gave my phone to Caleb to deal with Joel. Nicole fared a lot worse. She spent time in jail, then ended up right back in jail. She never understood healthy relationships. Guess Joel learned that the hard way. After breaking a no-contact order several times, she ended up getting sentenced to a few years. I have no idea what happened since then, but as far as I know, she's still in. Caleb thought about what Joel had said when they talked. He never told me what they said. 2 weeks later, he invited me on a weekend getaway, and that's when he proposed. We're currently planning the wedding, and I cannot wait. He's planning on staying home and taking care of any children we have so I can run the company I started since my breakup. There are times when he even pampers me. I really don't know what I would do without him.